Hello, everybody. So, this is the second stream with Streamlabs chat box enabled. Maybe I should not new game. Maybe I should try and get in game so that it won't appear in a weird position. I could move it around, but whatever. Start loading the game real quick. Get started immediately. No talking here. Nah. I'll take some time to talk for a little bit because those of you who are not used to the... Oh, I forgot to get water actually. I will be right back actually because I need water. I just realized I forgot to go get it. So yeah. This will be some pretty good time for people to start showing up. I have returned with water that's been acquired. Sorry for being unprofessional. Hop back into the game. So... what was I about to say? I was about to talk about the thunderstorm. And I was going to talk about the schedule as well. Because in case there's anyone who's watching, they might have been checking out the schedule and noticed that I am like 2.5 hours late for that schedule. At least, actually, I'm way late for that schedule. Even more, actually, because 3.5 hours it'd be. So, that's because I changed the schedule. However, of course, on the day that I changed the schedule to be 2.5 hours later at 4 p.m. this time, we get a thunderstorm, like right outside, so I decided to wait, and now I am an hour late for that schedule, so 3.5 hours in total for anyone who was waiting for 1:30 p.m. stream. So yeah, yeah, it is not at the expected time. However, I might be able to keep playing for a little while longer as a result. Right now, I am going to drink some water. Delicious. Where do I put it? I'll put it down here. That's a good place. So, obligatory small talk out of the way. Let's see. What were we up to? We have a bureaucracy deficit, but it's very small. We have an authority deficit, which is also kind of small. Just put some of these. That'd be good. How is our literacy doing? If we move out of the way, we're roughly 50%, so I'll keep it going. I want some high literacy, and in return I think we can get rid of road maintenance. What are we building in here? Nothing at all. Right. Well, we should probably seek to continue industrialization. How is de-peasanting going? There's a lot of peasants here, a lot here, a lot of them here, none in these two. But there's still a couple of job seekers, a lot of them. So, that's okay. Don't quite need to go into the, like, labor reducing production methods just yet. We can keep people employed. However, in order to deal with this thing, we should probably first of all go and check to make sure that we're using... Yep, we are using the latest production method in government administrations. That's good. We are not using the latest in the universities, which is bad because it lowers the amount of innovation we produce. Let's see, this produces 1, this produces 1.5, so I don't think this has increased just yet, but we will get a little bit more of it now. Oh wait, it has increased, so 50 is the base value, and then we have 1 university apparently. Yeah, okay. Well, yes, it has increased. We'll have to produce a lot more universities. Problem is, we still do not have access to sulfur, though I might want to seek some imports of sulfur. Still do not have sulfur down here. I think I will actually go on to sulfide pulping. This will produce about 50 units of consume about 50 units of sulfur, which this would also consume that many units of sulfur, but it would also use dyes, which we do have access to, right? Agriculture, dye plantation, we do. So why not just go on to that, because it uses just as much sulfur, and then hopefully the market is updated to include sulfur. It has not, but it will. It will. And then I can add some subventions and stuff to make it easier to import sulfur. And try and look for a country that we're importing from and then see if I can't get, like, a lowered amount of tariffs or subventions or something. Some kind of trade agreement going. Maybe in return for rubber, which we have just discovered in Mekong. Which is great. Rubber is a fairly rare resource outside of, like, this area. So it is very good that we have rubber. Because that lets us trade it. So like I said, we wish to preferably not export any sulfur. We need all sulfur that we can get because there's none here in Vietnam. We'd have to go down into Indonesia to do that, and I'm still not entirely sure if I'm ready for that. And I'll add low subventions for the import, because subventions is us paying money for either exporting or importing. In this case, importing. So, let's see what happens. Just real quick. Actually, I'm going to start the Invisible Man round, because I do have a... Let's just check what law I have. I have mercantilism. Okay. Not fantastic. How's the government doing? Apparently it's fairly low in terms of clout, but pretty decent-ish in terms of legitimacy. We do have the wealth voting, which is good, and we're getting to laissez-faire, which will help us industrialize. 1886, it's fairly late into the game, but we don't start in the perfect spot for industrialization, so this is actually fairly good. I'm happy with this game so far, even if I like completely bungle everything else and I completely just lose. I'm actually happy with this game. So what was I saying? We need a government administration, a couple of those to get up to some decent bureaucracy. Do I have any institutions I wish to institutions I wish to enact? I suppose. Whatever. And yes, I certainly do. We need to change this to a dedicated police force, but that can wait. We need to get a school system. Health system would be nice for immigration, but we don't really need immigration, but it would be nice. Home affairs, internal security would be pretty good. Right, free speech. We have a right of assembly. Protected speech would be nice too, but this is okay. Labor rights. Does this? Yes, this does include an institution. Enables an institution, yeah. So, that one can wait though, I think. Child labor, which I don't think is an institution. No, it is not. It just increases the maximum of the education institution, which is nice. Welfare is an institution though, but we don't have that. We might be able to get like poor laws, which helps ensure that we have poor people who can work. We need to get this. This is not an institution though. Slavery is banned. That's good. So yeah, we have a couple of laws we need to do. Appointed bureaucrats would be nice as well for some taxation capacity. But we're not like running low on that, so we could go for elected bureaucrats as well. Sounds probably a little bit better. I guess elected bureaucrats will increase the strength of the petite bourgeoisie, which isn't fantastic, but we still have like a pretty strong intelligentsia and industrialists due to wealth voting. So first of all, we'll have to wait for laissez-faire to pass, and then I'll start working on some of these laws. We'll have to identify which is best to start with. It's hard to say at this point. Maybe we should seek about getting rid of the monarchy at some point as well, but if I do this, that radicalizes the landowners and the rural folk, which isn't great. I should get rid of this royalist, because that can get rid of the rural folk from this, and only the landowners will be radicalized. They're still pretty strong, though, so that's not fantastic. Whatever. Was I building the administrations? No, I was not. Oh, I don't actually have tax capacity. I thought I did. Well then, let's go for appointed bureaucrats then, to get some increased taxing going on. Let's get some in Mekong and Cambodia. These, how much 65 bureaucracy per building, so there's definitely enough to get us out of the deficit, and I'll get some more as well, just to ensure that we have a nice surplus that we can use for those institutions. Maybe I should also check the trade centers, because we do have one in Mekong here. That's good. Is it being... No, it's not fully employed. Because it will increase, and I wonder if not... Where do I have all of my paper mills? Most of them are in Annam, which means that it's better to place them in Annam. But I'll start with one trade center in there. I don't really need that many more. Let's check what trade centers use. They use merchant marines. And merchant marines are produced at ports which use clippers. Do I have a port in Annam? I do not. Might as well do that then. And check, do I have any clipper factories or shipyard in Annam? I do. So that's good. Right then. After we've built all this, then I'll start working on some development that I want to accomplish. So this would make grain very expensive. And we would also be producing less liquor, apparently. Somehow. Glass. Don't I have a glass factory? I don't. Interesting. I should really get one of those then. Well, that's the first thing we'll do then. Get some glass works going on. I'm actually going to place them in Laos, because Laos is where we have our lead mines, I thought. Did we not take this place is where the lead mines are, and did we not take that? Did I forget to save? Because I'm fairly confident that I got this land. Yeah, I was talking about bordering the British earlier. I seem to have forgotten to save. Because I distinctly remember getting Cambodia. Did the game crash maybe? Was that it? And I just called the stream there? Well, then I'll have to wait with the glasswork, I presume. Well, technically I don't have to, but I might as well. Because it's somewhat better to try and place them in the same position. Prevent the assassination plot. Oh, right. We had an assassination plot. Perhaps this would not be a bad thing. An authoritarian landowner, but what is my heir like? Minoritarian traditionalist, that's a little bit better, but he's still landowners. Whatever. We shall find them and hang them, I don't care. Right on. Right. I would like to conquer this. How is this looking? Denmark will probably join, and Sayak will definitely join. Do I care about Denmark? They have 4 fleets and 7 22 battalions. Okay. Can I see what they have? Is that skirmish? No, that's line infantry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I can probably deal with that. Given that they only have like 4 flotillas as well. I don't have any. I don't have a navy, but I do have an army, so we will demand that and wait for that. I will also declare neutrality just to make sure of that. We'll also add in conquer state Siamese Cambodia. I wish to do that, but I just need to make sure real quick no one looks like they want to join. Good thing that I saved. Well, this is just recently after the save, so might as well not save. We do want Siamese Cambodia, and we will make that a primary as well, because that gives us this entire state. After that, we might take this one, but I remember laughing at how pitiful this state is, with only having logging caps. At the same time, might as well not. I don't know which one would be better. What are these states down here like? They've got rubber, that's good, and some iron. And then they also have Malaya down here, which has coal, lead, and rubber. It's whatever. It does open up Indonesia, and does this place have sulfur? No, sulfur was like over here, I think. Yeah, on Borneo. Go on to here. Where do I... Information? No? Okay. Alright. Well, I don't remember where I can see how much sulfur there is in the world. Or where, rather, the sulfur can be produced. Local prices, applications, world market. Whatever. I see here that our explosive factories might actually use some sulfur as well. Where do I have my explosive factories? I do not have any explosive factories. Okay. And I believe that if we go into checking the explosive factories, it's actually that... Oh, they do consume sulfur, and fertilizer plants also consume sulfur. Alright. So that's the... Let's double check this. Shipyards here use engines and hardwood. We might as well go on to reinforced wooden ships. And I'll do that for the military shipyards as well that I thought I had, but I don't. I should get a military shipyard out, though, because I need a navy. Navy would be good. Sewing machines would increase production, so let's go with that. Mechanized workshop, also. And I have some in all of my states, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Associated textile mills and furniture manufacturers are produce furniture and clothes, which are consumed by poor pops, which means that they just kind of consume what they produce. So as we build factories, more people will be employed and more people will have money to afford the furniture, which means that these factories will be more profitable, which means that they can like produce more goods, which means that more people can be employed, which means that more people will be able to afford the goods, which means that more factories can be built, and so on and so forth. It's a very good way to de-peasant the population. How are we doing in terms of prestige? Are we the foremost producer of anything? We are not. That's a shame. Oh well. Shall activate my army, mobilize it, and place it here. And I could actually go into here and try and check for another war goal and force like a treaty or something. Humiliate them. What does humiliation do again? It just lowers prestige and leverage. Yeah, I don't care. Open market, don't care for that. Regime change, do not care. Revoke claim. Yeah, I don't really. It is so hard to say if I want this or not. It's so much infamy. It is not worth that amount of infamy because it's the capital. So yeah, we'll just let them have that. After this, I'm not sure if we need to bully Siam anymore. We might want to if we want to bully Britain and retake all of Thailand. But as for now, we're fine with this. How is this looking? It's no longer binding, which means that we can get some money. Let's see if we can get rid of this. They will not accept that. I cannot remove that. I cannot renegotiate that. Okay, well, then we will simply just remove ourselves from that. Now they won't have investment rights anymore. We'll withdraw, but that means that we are now making money because we're not paying them anymore. And since we're making money, we can produce another construction sector. Let's see, do I have any other place where I can mine both coal and iron? Laos. And I already have some coal as well in Laos. So we will produce an iron mine, a steel mill for the tools, tooling workshop. Yeah, we might not even need the steel mill considering we have one there. And then we'll produce a construction sector. Or do I want to produce that one first? I think I do. Given that we have a low surplus, I'll just produce one. And we still have a deficit of silver, but we are steadily importing some more Burma sites with Afghanistan. Siam, I mean. Why did I say Afghanistan? What am I talking about? Do I care about Burma? They had 55 units, but they were mainly irregulars, if I remember. They had a few line infantry. I have skirmish infantry. There we go. These are irregulars and a few cavalry and a lot of line. No, they are mostly just line infantry. They have some conscript irregulars. That's what's going on. But these are just irregulars, so these are completely useless. Yeah. That's not super terrifying. Invisible men, an empty seat. Trade unionists. Petite bourgeoisie. These guys are neutral, whereas the trade unionists are unhappy. So we'll just assume that the trade unionists are the ones plotting, because they have reason to plot. They don't like the current king. Or they don't like what's going on. Petite bourgeoisie are not only royalists, but they are actually happy as well with the current king, so they don't have much reason to plot against him. Minimum standard of living in Mekong. Let me check local prices. See, clothes are somewhat expensive. No? No, clothes are somewhat inexpensive. Right, that's it. Is there anything? Fruit is a heavy surplus, whereas grain is also a surplus. I think those people are just really poor. Yeah, let's check buildings here and check the trade center. I think it's up here, right? Is it not? No. Is it down here then? Or, yeah, there it is. The trade center has not been built yet because I'm stupid. What the hell is that? What? Is this due to devastation or something? Ah, might be. Because of the volcano that recently erupted. Yeah, countdown to war. And let's go. 2 arms. Check the guys here. You have defending adamantly and you are advancing. Can apparently upgrade all my infantry to... Oh, I don't have skirmish infantry. I have line infantry. We don't here. I think I do have a... I don't have a munitions plant set up. So I don't have any explosives or lead. Of course. Well, then we'll just let these guys conquer a little bit. How is this going? We are winning. Very good. Very few dead compared to them. And fewer wounded as well. The Invisible Man, an inside tip. Leader of the landowners. He's accusing the industrialists. Doubt that. The industrialists are also very happy. The landowners are the ones that are really unhappy. Because we have also been hearing rumors about him. Might just check that one too. Find that. Just accuse everyone who's unhappy with me. This is real autocracy hours. We are losing that attack though. Shame. We still have an advantage. Oh, what's going on here? White radical revolt. Good luck, though, Matt. Good luck. Yikes. Yeah. Krakatoa eruption, times out in a month. So, we are winning that fight. But this time we had more dead. No, we actually had very equal amounts and started killing a bunch more. Oh, rifling is unlocked. And yeah, we have started the initial bit of occupation. So now we occupy Cambodia. Oh, lost setback on laissez-faire. Not great. Not great. And we started occupying Chiang Mai. Let's mirror them. Aren't the industrialists more powerful? They have 23 clout, you have 13 clout? No. They're already very disliked. That's not fantastic, but whatever. Foreign Manifesto. Modernization movement. They wish for public schools. That's a good... Those are some good laws. So yeah, sure. Let's get them some more power. They have some good laws. Some that are okay. Falling in line. Petite bourgeoisie. Sure, whatever. We seem to be winning this fight as well. Yep. We are exhausted and they are careful, so... There we go. Occupying more of Chiang Mai. And Burma capitulates. And there we go. Now we occupy Chiang Mai as well. So if we hop in here, will we be able to conquer both? We will. They will accept this peace deal. So propose that, and we have won. Nice. Oh, yeah, right. We were very disgusting. Well, save, just to ensure that I get to keep it this time. I don't remember what happened last time, but something must have happened. I would really love for this to pass already so that I can start getting some, police, I think it'd be. Okay. So I don't think the people in Chiang Mai here. There are no more peasants, but there are a lot of job seekers, so I think I'll keep that as it were. Burma has a cooperative attitude, apparently. Yeah, we technically do have a border with the British now, and that could be dangerous, but let's just hope it's not. And let's get a lead mine set up there. Do we want... Well, I do want to incorporate it. I've incorporated every other state I own. Yeah. So, we want a lead mine, but that might actually need a railway first. So let's build a railway, followed by a lead mine, followed by glass works. And yeah, with that, we will be able to use anything that has glass. So then, I want to get rifling. +61 +2. Ah, that's why it's 69 units right now. Let's get you down to 60. Why not? Just for now. So that we can focus a little bit more on our artillery and cavalry. Now, hussars. Dragoons. Cuirassiers or lancers. Dragoons and cuirassiers are literally just no difference. Except the cuirassiers are better in terms of their upkeep. These guys eat some more grain and some more iron, but it's still fair. These guys require ammunition though, so we'll need to get some ammunition going. And that's what I was gonna do. Explosives and lead. Right. Well, I think I'm going to be building the explosive factory in Annam. Just gonna ban that bot real quick. And to do that, we will need some iron and sulfur. So we'll do that, and then let's build that one there. So let's turn on speed, and we are making money, but we do have a low amount of gold reserves, so let's just let this be for a while. Industrial boom. Nice. Military sector or industrial sector. We don't have any munition plants yet. So, fuck it, let's just do that. Do we have any munition plants here? No. We're building one. And part of the reason why I'm not using the building the fertilizers and the explosives in Chiang Mai is because I don't have the trade centers over here. And I don't think they're pretty good to build there either, because this is at the very least next to water, and we are importing across the water, I'd assume. Let's check. How are we doing in terms of sulfur? We are mainly incorporating from Scandinavia, Sicily, and Austria. Interesting. Where are we importing most from? I don't know how to read this. 4 sulfur from Sweden, 2, and 4 from Austria. It's very low amounts of sulfur, apparently. Are we... we are only getting 12 units, though, so that is 8 plus 2. That... Somehow we're materializing 2 units, and I'm not sure where they come from. Are you importing like 4.5, 4.5 units? And 2.5 units here? And then like paradox maths up to 12 somehow? That's the only thing I can imagine. And as for this trade center, it is certainly not fully employed, and it's struggling to employ as well, because it does not have enough money, because it is mainly only importing sulfur. So, let's hop into here. I might increase subventions, probably not, but I will see about exporting something. Porcelain is way more expensive on the Vietnamese market than it is on the world market. We also have a deficit, something where we have a small surplus. This is, right, yeah, this is the balance. Something that we can produce. We do have a large surplus of luxury furniture and luxury clothes. We could try and export those. I prefer it. Okay, yes. Yes, we can. Do not need to do that. We might as well do that. And I'll do the same here, because this is, once again, just quickly checking over. It is way cheaper on the Vietnamese market. So, whatever. We'll just sell those. Ooh, we have a lot of coal, apparently. That's good, because coal is valuable. So I will remove any tariffs for exporting those. And we have some fruit as well left over. If I go into here, do I not have rubber? I thought we found rubber in Mekong. Yeah, rubber plantations, but I can't build them because I don't have rubber mastication. What was this again? Rotary valve engine? Okay, it just decreases the amount of people employed. We don't need that. Construction sector building throughput. It's pretty good. Lets us build some more. Open hearth process for steel mills is okay. I would like ironclads and monitors. Since we're so close to getting those before we actually build Navy, let's just focus down those steamships for shipyards. We need that one as well, actually, before we get... So we'll do that, that, and that. And then we'll just go back to society and see here. Is there anything cool we can build here? Or build? What am I talking about? Research. Increased influence and maneuvers for diplomatic play. I don't think we need that. Philosophical pragmatism is the same thing. Socialism. Corporatism, anarchism, civilizing mission. Okay, I don't care. Human rights, organized sports for some prestige. Prestige would be nice. I'd like to become a major power at some point, so that I can start earning recognition. We'll work on that. Pan-nationalism, identification documents. Ooh, nice. Taxation capacity. Mutual funds increases minting, publicly traded financial districts, commercialized agriculture, joint stock companies, steel frame buildings. Can we get steel frame buildings? Maybe we can. Victoria Terminus. There are no Victoria Terminus in Dainam. So I imagine that these are like special buildings that can only be built in one specific place. I don't know. I don't know what to research. We'll just wait. I don't need to queue up the entire fucking research tree. Honestly, that's a lot of queuing up. So, let's just sit and wait, because right now we are constructing a lot of things, and we just really need to wait. We have a lot of radicals compared to loyalists. That is not fantastic. We really need to... Law progress to drafting, that's good. We really need some internal security right about now. And then to change the police force to dedicated as well. This is not fantastic for the... in terms of the king's life, because... yeah, he might just be dead. Increase your police institution level, pass the outlaw descent, dedicated police or secret police laws, and research identification documents on mass surveillance to raise your chances of stalling the traitors. Yeah, well, I'm not doing those things right now. I'm working on laissez-faire, which is looking unlikely to pass. Rest in peace, King Areno. And there we go. A tragedy. That does eat into our authority quite a lot, which is not fantastic. Opposition group and increased radicals. Whatever. Here's our current king. He is a minoritarian traditionalist. This is because he is Vahayana, I assume. Vahayana Buddhist. And we are a Confucian nation. Mahayana Buddhist. But yeah, we are a Confucian nation. So therefore he is a minority religion, but he's still a traditionalist. So he opposes the rights of women, but he prefers total separation because he doesn't like being oppressed himself, which is interesting. Either fully accepted or some who are cultural erasure in terms of the Confucian population here in Vietnam. That's kind of funny. Bureaucratic imbroglio. Cut through at least some of the red tape. I do not want this to fail. I want this to succeed. Ah, the rural folk are really working against this. Can I make them happy somehow? I don't think I can. Ooh, they are really angry. They dislike laissez-faire. Yeah, because they love agrarianism. And they hate laissez-faire. Okay. Yeah. And they have a lot of clout as well. So we kind of need another election real soon. When's the next election? Can I see that anywhere? When is the next election? When is the next election? Yeah, when is the next election? When does it come? Constitutional monarchy. But voting and a constitution dictates the laws. Can I see that I'm both voting? Probably not. Ah, well. Sooner or later, we will have another election. And with that election, maybe... Oh, yikes. That's not great. With that election, maybe we will have a stronger industrialist and intelligentsia. And with a stronger industrialist and intelligentsia, it will be easier to modernize and really industrialize our nation. Yeah, that's not fantastic. That is really not great. UK is working to really cement the Raj. Imperial Circle. formed by Scandinavia, their power block. Here are all the power blocks in the world. What is going on over here? Okay, leverage advantages. So they are trying to, the Zollverein and Metternich system, trying to compete over the German miners. Garon League, Holy League, British Empire, Imperial Circle, Rossiyskaya Imperia, and the Association of Syndicates. Coalition of States. Yeah, all of these, like, power blocks are way smaller than I expected. It's like the British. And they're the only, like, actual power block. What the hell? Also, I need to try to keep my mouth closed because my jaw is starting to get tired. A window to utopia. Inspired by the utopian theories of Chan Kong, have established an experimental colony in rural Mekong. Yeah, migration attraction, but I don't think I have open borders, so... Closed borders, yeah, so it's whatever. I don't think I need a lot of internal migration. So nothing will come of it. Lobbyist lectures in Hanoi. We support the intelligentsia. I don't think they support laissez-faire, unfortunately. That'd be the armed forces due to their modernizer. Whereas the detractors are the trade unions, the landowners, and the rural folk. Also, sorry about this. That's weird. I suppose interventionism would be... Uh-oh! I can sway France. Oh. So they want to conquer Laos, Chiang Mai, and Cambodia. I really do not want to give them those states. That eats up basically everything I've conquered from Siam and everything else, so no thank you. How much do I trust France? They have 334, you have... Okay. Hopefully. You only have +6 in terms of preference, though, so... I might only be able to get away with one war goal, and also nothing that really costs too much infamy. Enforce treaty article. No. Forced nationalization. Humiliation. Well, it might be pretty good, actually. Doesn't cost anything. And I think that will really serve to increase my potential recognition. So humiliation, I think I will add that. And then I'll see about enforcing a treaty article. Perhaps a money transfer. Usually it's 10%. It used to be 10%. That'd be quite a lot of money. Very few maneuvers. Anyways, I'm going to double check when the last save was. September 1st, 1889. That was earlier this month. So then I will save, and I will also call this rem for auto save. And hopefully that auto save will still be there. It does save once per month, actually, so... Because that will allow me to save before the diplomatic play. I don't think I can avoid it, though. Yep, those have been made primary demands. And by the time this becomes primary demand... Okay, So, I'm technically able to give in and give them both Laos and Chiang Mai, but that would really suck for me. I do not want that. So I am going to sway France. What war goal would you like? Conquer states? You would like the West Indies? Or South Cameroon? Okay, okay. You could also be fine with liberating just about any nation in the UK. Liberate Ireland would be funny. Or a regime change on a lot of the various puppets they have. I think I'll give you West Indies. Is that down here? I don't know if I want France to be that close to me. So South Cameroon is in Africa, I believe. Yeah, it's down there. Sure thing, buddy. Ah, you are sharing South Cameroon. That's why you want it. And there we go. Now we have a lot of the French on our side. Cool. Cool. Well, we'll just place you two here. And also change both of you to defend. And then we will pray to anything holy that we do not get rolled. Here's the election I was hoping for. Okay. Fuck you. My god, Intelligentsia. Why would you separate from the Free Trade Party, you absolute buffoons? Why would you do that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Now the Free Trade Party aren't even going to get any... Oh, it's the industrialists who rejected the Intelligentsia. That's not great. Do I prefer the Agrarian Party? Honestly, I don't. At least the current... at least the current armed forces guy is, like, prefers laissez-faire. Oh my god, political strength of aristocrats? No, thank you. I'll do that one. Oh, really enthusiastic partisans. Correcting on the Agrarian Party. Get the Free Trade Party some more votes. And the war has broken out. Let's go, friends. Save our souls. Vulnerable fronts? What? Actually, might we be able to move on? And, let's check our army here. Maybe you can actually advance forward. Partisan papers, Free Trade Party gets plus 10 momentum. It's not monumentum, I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't think we are the ones who can move forward. That would be the French. So, we'll set you back to defend. And... oh no, France. Right. Government. This one's fine. Might as well just keep it like this. Actually, didn't the... Yeah, the armed forces are supporting this, so I think this would actually give slightly higher chances of passing laissez-faire. %26%. Screw it. Yeah, it's gone up to 35%. I think it was lower than that previously. Brooklyn concession allows the United States to build in Dynam and gives them trade privileges. Sure. Apparently that was the Luang Prabang concession, actually, not the Brooklyn concession. So they have started to move in. Very, very sad. I was hoping France would help me, but they have not helped enough. They moved away from the front. How do I access the front? There's the front. Jesus. Countries present. Yeah, they've left. Okay. Cool, France. No, they're still here. Oh, they're traveling somewhere. Alright. The Voice of the Nation. Now that's a cool anthem. Alright. I still have a lot of war support. Oh, this is so not good. Why are the British such horrible people? And why are the French so bad at warfare? When you have a good defensive position, you don't abandon it and let the enemy take it. Yeah, well, that's the game over. They're gonna take Cambodia, Laos, and fucking Chiang Mai. And that is just too much of my nation that I don't want to abandon. I will check here. September 1st. Is there anything I can do to stop the British? Because I'm... Hold, has it been a year? Has it been an entire year? September 22nd, 1889. Yes, it has. Which means that we do not have any autosaves. Pro gamer. Hello. I just lost a war against, admittedly, the British. That's Vietnam, so I don't have... Yes, I can see your chat. And even cooler, it appears on the stream. I mean, I like it too, but I don't like losing. Especially not when they're taking half my nation. What do I do about that then? Because I can't really win, not when they have a land border. I knew it was dangerous, but I didn't think they'd be so quick to join in a war. I'm still, like, trying to upgrade my army by building a munitions plant. Like, one, I haven't even built it yet. Jesus. I'm from Sweden. Not the US. Currently, the Swedes have formed Scandinavia in this world, actually. So, that's something interesting. Alright. What do I want to do? Do I want to reload every save? Am I not going to be able to move past this? simply because I took one province. Technically, I took a little more, because I did take half Cambodia as well back. Ah. Yeah, they have a lot more troops than the French in that battle, and I don't think the French have all that many troops here in total. Alright, let's see. Now they have more there, and then comes my units, and then some more French. Yeah, no, the British have just way more units here. Yeah. And higher offense as well. Yeah, there is nothing I can do about this. I'm fine with saves coming, but going even further than that is a little bit lame. But at the same time, it is also incredibly lame of them to just take half of my nation. Even then, I'm building in here. Like, I was going to build a glassworks. I've been working on acquiring this lead for a long time. Why are the British such horrible people? Honestly, I can't even wait for... I don't think I can even, like, wait without and just import the lead. I don't think I can even do that, because they're just gonna start gobbling up Indochina. They've got a pretty good whole of the Rosh right about now, it seems, so... Yeah... Game might be officially Jover. I think the game is officially Jover. I'll continue the war to just see what happens. Like, see how awful and horrible the peace deal will be. Or to see if the French start, like, getting their act together and start to actually defend me. But it seems that they're not going to do that. I was told the French had a larger army than the British, but apparently that was a lie. I guess they are fighting in many places as well, though. They haven't even taken South Cameroon. It's what you wanted out of them. My goodness. Yeah, I am about to be fully occupied. Revolution? Why? What are you talking about? Labor movements revolution? If the revolution goes through and I get to keep my land somehow because I technically am not the same nation, I will be very happy. I hope that is the case. Anti-Prussian League? Who cares about Prussia? We're fighting the British right now. The British are clearly liars who cheat foreigners out of their money. Whatever. This civil war might be able to save me if I can get it to pass. Or I can get it to fire. Let's go, civil war. And we are fully occupied. Thankfully, France is not. Okay, then. Well. Oh my goodness. It may have looked horrible before, but yeah, no. There's no continuing from this. Look at that spike. Look at that drop in the Vietnamese GDP. Let's see what happens with the labor movement. Will they win? I don't think so. Vietnamese peasant revolt. Ah. Oh no, I can switch sides. How are people likely to do? They don't like this war. Good, good. No one's likely to join, but the Royal Vietnamese have like 39 to 28, so probably these guys who are likely to win. Constitutional monarchy under a petite bourgeoisie moderate. With the rural folk in charge. The rural folk can eat my ass. I hate them. So yeah, no, I'll keep playing as these guys. Mobilize the army, place them here. And also, you will start advancing again. Yeah, no, we are absolutely dead. The British just destroyed our entire nation. And it's all because of the French. Man, they got a fleet? What is that even? 0 boats in it? Okay, they're conscripting a frigate. Okay. I see. Vietnamese proletarian revolt has broken out. Well, then let's just see our army trying to move. Can you... Okay. Okay. What is going on? This battle? Well, panicked retreat in pursuit. That looks good. Nice, nice, nice. The art of doing nothing. Yeah, sure. Welcome their sport. I did say I was happy with the game, and I am happy because I did manage to grab a decent chunk of Indochina, and also I got somewhere in terms of industrializing. I have like 66 construction, and I had more. I had a pretty high GDP as well, approaching 20 million. Over 20 million GDP as well. That was pretty good. And I'm building a decent chunk of buildings. So yeah, no, I was doing well. But I could have been doing better, well, for a long while still. Keep children off the factory floor. I don't care about reducing the power of the armed forces. They should be strong. Yeah. Let's just move down here. You're a landowner in the proletarian revolt? That's kind of funny. Like, I get that the reason he was there was because of, but was because he, was recruited by the proletarian revolt, but it's kind of funny how there was proletarian revolt and landowner general was in. We do not have any electricity, though. Or did they somehow build an electric? No, they didn't. Of course not. Oh well. Oh well. Can I give up every state I own? No. Hmm. It's formed Australia. But I didn't check to see who. I don't know who did it. Yeah. Given that the rural folk were just included in a revolt, they have no clout right now, which means that we have a way higher chance of succeeding with the laissez-faire right about now. Which is kind of funny, but I would have loved to have laissez-faire and a nation. Where is my nation gone? Law advancement. Succeed already. It's a 59% chance. Hmm. Mm-hmm. The play for power. Yeah, no. Let's just start another game. I'll go back to the main menu. And we'll do some other nation. Because I'm not continuing that Vietnam game. That's not happening. Great game. Right then. What to play? What to play? I did recently actually play a game as Argentina, because I figured that they're not included in any immediate conflicts, except for maybe trying to gang up on Bolivia with Brazil. But the main problem with playing any of the Spanish Latin American countries is the caudillismo dealio, which is very annoying to deal with. When I see the armed forces here, yeah, caudillismo. So you need to like keep the armed forces just really weak for a while, and also have a bunch of people who do not like autocracy to be loved, and the people who like autocracy to be disliked. That's hard to do. I might try and play as Brazil, maybe, and then see if I can coax Argentina and Chile, maybe Ecuador. I was able to coax them previously into attacking Bolivia with me. I'll be seeking to liberate their subjects, and Argentina and Chile might be able to retake some land from them. maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play the US. Or maybe, actually, because I did tell myself that I was going to go into Stellaris game after I was done with Vietnam. Considering that I did start a Stellaris game earlier, and I also don't want to be stuck like only playing Victoria 3 every single stream, in order to ensure that I I get done with the game. So I think I'll do that. So I'll be looking to update the stream information. I'm not entirely sure on how to do that with Streamlabs. Well, I'll look into that, and then we'll move on to Stellaris now, actually. Well, now we'll just wait for it to try and pick up Stellaris. I can get the window capture to pick up the game, but a window capture looks a little bit weird. Why is it so big all the time? Window capture. At least the game capture is a normal size. But it doesn't capture the game until it's finished loading, which is very annoying. There we go. That's better. Now you actually get to see something while waiting for the game to load. Because this game loves to load. Thankfully, I'm a little bit better at Stellaris than I am at Victoria 3, and also, Stellaris is, more balanced, so to say. There are fewer instances of, my words are escaping me. Stellaris is more balanced because every nation, except for a few that you can actually turn off if you want to, except for a few nations, will start at the same point. So you won't have to be playing as Vietnam and have to work to industrialize, all while fully industrialized Great Britain with 16 million troops try and destroy you. This annoying yellow border shows up whenever I use window capture right now, so soon as the game is finished loading, I'm going to go back to the game capture and then I'll have to resize the window again because game capture window is a lot smaller. Yada yada, but whatever. Well, it's better to have something to look at while the game is loading than to just sit there with a black screen. %. 81. Man, oh man, does Stellaris love loading. Oh, it's 100%. So, are you going to go into the... There we go, main menu time. So, as stated, window will be just the same size, apparently. Okay. It's not expecting that. Well, now we're using the game capture so we don't get that annoying yellow border. Well, I don't think you got to see that, but I got to see an annoying yellow border. And I didn't like it. So, we hop on back into the Commonwealth of Man to play the video gaming. And we are here now then to check the situation. We have some xenophile materialists to the north. That's very good. We might be xenophobes ourselves, but it's always nice to have allies. And we have a hive mind to our right. They do have a little bit of warring going on, and they are our rivals, so that's also decent, because that means we have some fun early game. Am I spying on them? Yes, I am, but they have challenging codes, so it'll take a while. Right, I would like to know how I compare to them in terms of fleet power. And how am I doing in terms of fleet power? I'm trying to build up that fleet, but I need 1,500 alloys for that. So I'm gonna save up until I have like 2,000 as well, so I can continue like expanding, because it's also quite nice. What are you up to? You are waiting. You are exploring. And you are investigating. So you might also be useful exploring. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. No available jobs here, so we need to build something over here. We have enough minerals to do that. Might as well build some research labs, because that's pretty useful. And, medical center and hollow theaters. We do not have precinct house, which might be useful eventually. Yeah, probably pretty soon. Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can build right now. So that should give us a couple of jobs. I'll do that one as well. Yeah, really get a lot of jobs. And this place is also building up. Do that. Okay, what do you want? Maybe I'll make a mixed industry over here, and also some of this. Some of this. That's gonna be a lot of jobs there as well, but that means we won't have to think about them for a while. And so we go back. We click on this. We just unlocked the technology. I forgot to check some other things. Just gonna double check real quick. Might as well do that one. Oh, increased research output. Nice. Survey speed. Basic combat rolls. I should get a fusion reactor, actually, not basic combat rolls. But, whatever. I'll get that one next. Because I think I'll have that one available then. Planets and sectors. Just looking through these things. Yeah, that looks good. How's the ship signer? It's not auto on anything. Cannonball, huh? Can't upgrade weapons, can't upgrade these, can upgrade these actually. And we still have a surplus of power as well. Keep an eye on that thing, and upgrade these ships. I don't think that should consume all of my alloys, it has not. And that does increase their shield. Fairly commendable initiative. This game is very low volume. But it's a pretty decent volume on the application audio capture, actually. I think I should decrease that volume. Just to ensure that I don't get overshadowed by the music. Try and find a military use. Let's do that one. Probably shouldn't have, considering I'm perfectly fine using most of the military use things that already exist. We just got robots and okay, mining subsidies and mineral purification plants and mineral extraction specializations. Oh, that'd be so good. Thermal metal armor and coil gun would also be really good. And I don't need the minerals right now. I'm not sure if I have power for the coil guns just yet, but I'll get those. I'll start out with those. I probably should have gone for the armor. You're waiting. Were you unable to build a star base? Let's see here. Infrastructure cost. Infrastructure upkeep. Let's get the lowered infrastructure cost and increased build speed.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, I can increase my capacity, but I don't really need to do that because I probably have a militarist faction and they are gonna be really unhappy if I try and increase my naval capacity. And I don't quite have the economy to support the navy that I currently have. Actually, I'm trying to build two 20-sized navies and I don't have 40 naval capacity. Yes, I absolutely should increase my naval capacity. And I also ought to go into settings and sound and increase the master volume a little bit. Lower the music volume. Maybe I'll lower the effects volume as well. Yeah, that sounds good.
Construction complete.
And now I can hear the thing. Deselect that guy and build here. In the aftermath of the devastation from the cosmic storms, we've gained some unique insight on these galactic phenomena.
Construction complete.
I ought to build a mixed industry.
Anomaly found.
I don't need to build that agriculture district. First contact event pending. Nice. Andrei Ostrovsky.
Anomaly found.
How about you figure out what those Xenos are all about? What? Huh? Did I not? What are you doing down here? You haven't surveyed Bruh. That's a lot of unemployed specialists. Try and stop the machine. To do that one, we need a construction ship in orbit. Well, you're not doing anything, so how about you go and research this project? And also, we have an event over there.
Recon pass completed.
Nice. Nice.
Special project complete.
There we go.
Construction complete.
Holy Calaxinan Council. Spiritual Seekers, we will fight for our right to exist.
Anomaly found.
Alright, how do you feel about me? You're rather neutral. You're also xenophile. It is a little bit worrying the amount of xenophiles we've found, because they might start, like, federating with each other. And that's not great for us.
Construction complete.
Because that means we'll have to deal with large amounts of alien empires instead of individual weak alien empires. So,
Construction
hopefully we'll just build up a strong
Construction.
empire in the meantime. Intimidator. Max influence from power projection. Or gale speed. Sublight speed. What are you doing? You wish to go here and wait for that one to finish. Anomaly discovered chance. And in the meantime, we will upgrade. We will produce these fleets. Our naval capacity's gone down a lot, so actually it was a bad idea to get so many open jobs. Wait, where did you? What? Why do I have? Did these soldiers just get worse or something? Oh man. Can't even get the fusion reactors. I'll do that one.
System reconnaissance completed.
Got that. Let me third rating back at them.
Recon pass completed. Science division report success.
Report. Millioning station output. Nice, nice, nice. I could use a little bit of extra energy.
Permanent communications have been established with
Our
an
warrior salute you. Apparently we have good relations with them already. Where are the Metron hierarchy? Over here. Establish an embassy. Just to get some relations with them going. There we go. Do I want a non-aggression pact immediately? I don't know. Hello? Okay. Actually, that's a bit of a weird message. I'm doing that one. And Um, yeah, I'll probably have to. I'll do that. I gotta be more decisive. I want a non-aggression pact with them. I don't see why not, to be honest. Let's just get that going. Because these are the only militarists that I found so far. And having a friendly relations with a militarist is actually a pretty decent idea. Oh my days, I need to get down there. Also, I thought I sent you to Vega. I'll send you up here, because... yeah, you're closer. Otherwise, I am very boxed in, and that's not good. Good for me at all. Thankfully, they only have a science ship there right now. Oh, I am actually boxed in. Yikes.
New sit rep.
And that does seem to have eaten both of my science ships. Right, I should start looking to make some claims here. I'll grab those two states at the very least. This is not a fantastic start, but I can at the very least grab these 4 systems.
Science division report
And that's... oh, fusion reactor, perfect.
Construction complete.
And now you have that starbase built. Grand, and you're back. Perfect. Send you to survey this, this, and this. How are you already out of jobs? Do you have a large amount of civilians? No, not anymore, but you did. I'll get another one of these. Get another administrative lab. And I don't want a robot assembly plant here where there are no jobs available. Stronghold, precinct house, luxury residence, hydroponics, farms, commercial zones, civilian industries, or allies, or administrative foundry offices. Maybe I'll get a commercial zone for some more trade, because I'm very low on that. But I don't know. Probably not. I don't know if I really need the trade. Strongholds would be good. I could also do with a civilian industry, so I'll do that until I can upgrade the civilian industries. You still have some... you have a lot of unemployment. You have a little bit. I'll do that.
Construction complete.
There we go. Can you build that one? You can. Okay, send you there then. Delegate, you should be an industrialist. You don't have... no, you do not have open board, so you can't get there. Good, good. Ooh, Faunus can be upgraded. Huh. More people live on Faunus than Sound.
Construction complete.
Interesting.
Science division report success.
What size is this? 13, and this one's 24. Okay. Increased mining station output. Very good. Very good. Very good. We'll get some ceramo metal armor first, and then I can work on habitability, perhaps. Do you wish to try and
Council agenda ready.
colonize those planets? Favored society for some output? Or display of power. Oh, I'll get that one. Oh, you're right. Right. While I'm waiting for... For... While I'm waiting to start the war, I'll just build up an army. So that I can invade their planets, so that I can actually win the war eventually. I get some more resources from the jobs, and...
System reconnaissance completed.
Good.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
They're not so tough, but they're slightly tough. I'll start looking into them first. Oh, look. Another first contact. Lima bogies. Oh, there. And you will do these two. And then I should go into my policies and edicts and start going belligerent.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Alright. And this means that we can increase this. Can we increase any of these? Yes, we can get this one to swarm. I thought I had armor already, but I don't. Get that. And I'll get a red laser actually, because it's... while this one does penetrate shields, this one deals armor and hull damage, which our coil guns won't. And then for the defense platform here, we'll... I'll do that. I think that's a little better. Yeah, we don't even need to upgrade that one. But, yeah, there we go. Upgrade. And upgrade. And then there's you. Do you have anything to do? No, you do not. Might as well set you to do this as well. While waiting for some of this to open up. Let's just get food processing so we can start working on some increased job creation.
Construction complete.
Council agenda available.
Yep, I'll put you to do that as well. And then you'll build that. And how are you doing? You are still constructing a lot of
Ships refitted.
different armies. I'll wait until that one's finished. Give
Construction complete.
the spy network some time to apparently not build at all, but yeah. Apparently it's reached its maximum. That's okay. I look at this one. This one has a decent chunk of generator districts, which is pretty nice, so This one is also okay. I'll colonize that.
Construction complete.
Huh, first contact event.
New
Intriguing.
Permanent
I'll do
communications
that.
have been established with an alien empire.
If I place you two down here, I can probably get rid of all these.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Ceremometal armor. Oh, I can get destroyers already. Autocannons are basically just better, but slightly closer range, but otherwise better damaging guns, right? Yeah. So I might try and upgrade to those, especially since it's just 1 month. Yeah, no, absolutely. Ion thruster would be good as well. Damn, I really need a lot of energy right now. I thought I told you to build. Hello? Over the upkeep. A lot of things going on right now. Damn, that's a lot of bogeys. And then considering that Spy Network's not gonna get any more intel on their lands, might as well just...
Science Division
Oh my
reports
goodness. So many bogeys. Oh, lowered crime. Ancient Saturator Artillery, yeah, sure. I'm gonna use that right now, actually.
Construction complete.
Nice. Ugar locked alignment. We will fight for our right to exist. Mandate of Seed of Hope. We do not take kindly to your subordination of Glegabor. Do not interfere with us. Down here. Are they in a federation? It doesn't seem like I know anything about that. They might not be, they might be. Toad Asteroid. And a research agreement with the Metron Hierarchy. We can learn a little bit more than they can learn from us, so sure.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Increased alloys for every ship destroyed? Sounds pretty funny. And... increased damage but lower chance for debris. Sure, I don't rely too much on debris.
Spaceborne life form.
I have inferior fleet power. Okay, so they're in a federation now. Well, these guys are in a federation. And the Metron are looking to join.
Construction complete.
This is going to be a lot of federations. Very strong ones that don't take kindly to me. This is not looking great. Did I move both of you down here? Yes, I did. And it seems you've been waiting there for a while now.
Science Division.
Maybe that's part of the reason why my
New sitrep.
energy is messed up. Ooh, Starbase FTL inhibitor. That's very good.
Action underway.
There we go. Deal with that. Deal with that one. Go
Satellite
here.
sighted as spaceport.
And
Fleet action underway.
Dunzo. Where are my other science ships? I'm supposed to have 30. Yeah, you're here. You can go down there and survey that system first before you continue what you were doing.
Science Division report success.
Ion thruster. Destroyer would probably be pretty good. Yeah. And you guys are returning home, right? Yes. Good. You need to get ready.
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
Oh, repair automated shipyard. No, thank you. Alright. I need to
Special project complete.
fill that fleet.
Science Division report success.
Repair. Nice, nice. Increased urban district housing. Or materials workshop. I'll get that one. No, I won't actually. Apparently this was something else that made me upgrade that. Or get that. I'll just make them all scholars. And actually I'll make that one a statistician.
Construction complete.
So that when I'll have a statistician for when the current one kicks the bucket.
Anomaly found. System reconnaissance.
Perfect.
Special project complete. New sitrep.
I do not need a new scientist. My god, I've started yawning all of a sudden. Having decrypted the signal, Shania Naik was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main human languages. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of William Shakespeare, a renowned human playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the moon. There is no hint as to who left it there or why. Going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written, long before humans learned the secret of space travels. We can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Earth who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Further evidence of the superiority of the human race, or abhorrent, suppress this nonsense about alien visitations. I'll get the unity and the happiness. Interesting, though, that they landed close to Deneb and not Sol. On Vega? Do I have that anywhere there? So they landed over here, on a planet here. Huh, that one. And some moon, even. Instead of near Sol, which is somewhere in this universe. But we haven't found it yet.
Construction complete.
I don't think that Paradox really took into consideration the fact that you could be playing as a lost colony. I think that's what happened.
Council agenda ready.
Construction complete.
Let's get a display of power going. Nice.
Special project
Oh, you've
complete.
already finished building. Luxury residences, medical center, and a generator district. You're approaching done. I'll do the same thing in you. It's a decent little resource planet. Actually, might use it for that.
A new world has been secured.
Luxury medical generator. And then Reyes and Adji Silis. So we'll set that one to be the sector capital. And we'll recruit a new official. And we'll just get that guy, I guess.
Special project.
Mandate of Wani.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Tracking spaceborne life form. Tracking spaceborne life form. New sitrep.
Let's do that.
Construction complete.
Nice. Construction completed.
New sitrep.
Holy cock, Senate Council declaring a rival? Where are you even? You're down here. You do have a border with the Julians, so I can't fully annex them. Well, I'm starting to reach war capacity, so I would like to get some more energy credits. I need to get some jobs on all of these planets. Get another energy going there. How about you get an agricultural focus? Guess that's not super necessary though. And Faunus here could just use just about anything. I'm doing good in terms of all of those. Do I want to get some research in Unity? Or do I want a larger navy? I don't think I really need a larger navy right no, so I'll get some archives going in there. First contact event pending, and get that, and that. And then Interstellar Dominion reduces claims. Pretty good. Pretty good. One vision. Imperial Prerogative, Executive Vigar. Destiny. I'll go with Interstellar Dominion. I don't know if that's really a decent choice, but I'll pretend like it is. And man, oh man, did I suddenly get tired. But it's only been a 2-hour stream, so I think I technically said that I would be done by around this point. 7 o'clock or something. 7 p.m. But since I was late for the beginning, I'll try and continue just a little bit more. So I did say I was going to do that. Actually, how about you build this research station and that one as well?
New sit rep.
Oh, my energy credits have gone up.
Construction complete.
Have I started getting people working in the energy generator districts as technicians? Yes. On both Ray and Threadway, they are starting to work.
Science division reports a new breakthrough.
Nice. Now I got the destroyers going. And I suppose it's probably time to declare war then. I'll move up these guys. And these guys.
Special project.
Mm-hmm.
Permanent communications have been
I never
established
use the
between the
upgrades I get from those anyway, so I'm just gonna kill them a little bit easier. We seem to have just upgraded our species. Bioadaptability, increased minimum habitability, nice. And lower amenities usage and higher growth speed, very good. Less housing usage, less amenities, and higher growth speed, nice. And higher, oh, nice. You know, sometimes you luck out.
Science division reports a new breakthrough.
I'll get this one too. Try and restore some energy credits as well. Oh, are you standing still? What are you doing? Do this, and you're doing the same. So how about you also do this? You weren't able to find any. Is there nothing else to do? Damn, I'm really boxed in. That's almost spooky.
Station reports enemy contact.
2,000. I can deal with those void worms.
Construction complete.
Thank God I just happened to be nearby. Replenish ships. Get that admiral trait. Will you repair if you stand here? Does not seem like it.
Council agenda available.
But you can repair
Science
there.
division reports
Nice.
a new breakthrough.
Job efficiency. That seems pretty nice. Alright. What more is there to do? I'll have you build that
New
in
sit rep. Special
mining
project
facility.
complete.
Nice. You are now fully repaired. So we will wait for
Science
the
division reports
reinforcements as
success.
well. And... oh, good. 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 We can finally fix the energy crisis. You're already there. Well then. Unfortunately, I am on Iron Man, so I can't exactly see what happens. Okay, you are in a defensive pact with the Holy Xenon Council. That's...
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
okay.
Weapons free. Repeat, weapons free.
How big is this? Very not big, so... send you down there, and you up there, because that one's probably as big. No, that one's bigger. Maybe I should actually send you up here and you down there, because you're a little bit stronger. I'll lower the speed for now. And then it's go time. I'll study the composition.
Enemy station.
Engaging stations.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
How's it going? You're winning?
Skywatch's site.
Nice.
A spaceborne life form.
I'll send you to grab that one as well. That one should be easy. And you're down here. So you will do that. And I'll also send you into orbit over here. Check how many troops they have. 164. That's good. I can deal with that. In return, we'll click on you and add some more claims over here. We want that one. And we want this. I'll continue a little bit later on. Debris. Of course.
Engaging enemy station.
Nice. Engaging the enemy station. Right. We get some more reinforcements.
Fleet action underway.
And here comes their fleet. It's a pretty big fleet. I might have to ask you to retreat. No, guys. Return. I'm gonna need you to move faster than that. Considering your friend here is losing quite hard. Yeah, just retreat. That's probably for the best anyway.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Yeah.
Science division reports a new breakthrough.
Did they move away with one of the fleets? Because if so, that's good. Nice capacity. Right, what do we want here? Shields, research facilities, or field dynamics? Where are you?
Fleet action
How are you
underway.
so slow? Good. We destroyed that. And then you'll stay there. And just go back to... that's not what I wanted to click. Hold on. There we go. Get indiscriminate bombardment. I can't change you because you're missing in action. It's not great.
Science division reports success.
This means that I will be able to send you into orbit here again. And destroyers build speed. Why not get some housing districts, see what happens. I'm doing very good on housing on every world though. Can upgrade this. You're all doing well in terms of employment, except for my capital, but it's okay if my capital isn't doing well. I can just have people migrate away from there. I think I have open migration anyways. I'll have to go into species here. Set species rights, no migration controls. Nice. That means that they're automatically migrating.
Special project complete.
What are you doing? Okay, so nothing in my borders anymore. And I have you up here researching the debris. And I can't reinforce any ships because this one is in there. Okay, so we have one fleet over there and one fleet over there.
Debris secured.
And Rulan and Deneb.
Construction complete.
I don't know where they are. New contact. Chaskran conflict. Coalition. Okay. Pacifist and... oh my god, materialist. Everyone is a pacifist and a materialist. Holy shit. When are you gonna return? In very soon. There we go. You have returned. So let's repair these ships and also send you up here. Actually, do I want you to repair first, maybe? Because you are very damaged. So that's probably best.
Taking evasive action.
Yeah. Good.
Fleet action underway.
Hey, you didn't even take any damage. Or, you didn't take any losses, rather. And we'll send you up there. You have nothing to do. Might as well send you over here, then. And you have nothing to do right now because you got interrupted. Cool. And I'll set you to indiscriminate bombardment as well. How are we doing here? We might be able to occupy this. So I'll just do that.
Forces are dropping on target.
I'll take some losses, I think. Yeah. We lost 2 units. Not interested.
Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Yeah. Unity. Let's just recruit 2 assault armies over here. And in the meantime, we can send you down here to deal with these guys. Okay, apparently they're moving away, but
Secured.
whatever, you can at least take that. And then we'll see where we want to go from there. Oh. Oh dear, they have a possibility of, yeah, a stronger fleet.
Construction complete.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. I'm so tired of this. Now you're going to be missing in action for 13 years. Field Dynamic Center. Improved reaction research complex. Shields. Can I get you to settle for status quo? You do not want to do that. So relative Navy strength, you are not stronger than me. Under no fucking circumstances are you stronger than I am. But my fleets are taking forever to do anything. Okay, so you're down there. There's some debris there, but yeah, that's not ours yet. And you are also done. I could research then and get a cruiser, I think is the reward, so I'll do that. Huh. Okay. You actually are stronger than me. That's a shame. I'm not surrendering. What a... Yeah. I have to surrender. Can I? How big is Logum Station again? 1.6k? Have I not built any... Have I not built any defense platforms here? Also, I'll have to send you back here to Logum. And you will go to Deneb, and so will you. No, actually, you'll repair that. Oh my god, 4,000 fleet strength. I can get to that if my goddamn fleets could reinforce already. Return from missing in action. And I'll have to send you back to Logum as well. Actually, you should probably... Oh my goodness. How long will it be? 1 more month. 2 more months, actually. Yeah, here comes the 5,000. Oh, okay, it's 5,000 fleet strength. I didn't even check for that. Yeah, no, it is. Oh my god, those are 4 different fleets. You're not supposed to be able to coordinate like that. You're an AI.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
I'll send you there. And what are you doing? You're done. Nice. These are 3 raiders, so they're not that great, but they are somewhat good. And you're over here. Go there and repair over there. And also build my ships.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Yeah, I figured.
Skywatch has sighted incoming enemy ground forces. Spaceport reports enemy contact. Inbound message traffic.
Ugh. Ship build speed. That's good. That's good. I needed that build speed. Why are you building 2 ships? This one could have built one of them. Oh well.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Finish. There we go. Now we need to wait for them to move up to this one. Yep, they have taken that, occupying that. But how is how's this guy holding up? Good. Good, it's 5,000 fleet strength, so they're not going to get past here.
Reports enemy contact.
All I have to do is just build up my fleet, and I will do this. I'll get supremacy as well.
Agenda available.
Get some ship fire rate going.
Spaceport
As soon as
lost to
that goes
enemy
up to
action.
20,
Council
I might
agenda
start moving. Oh. Come on. 1 unit left. 1 fleet. There we go. 1 ship. Okay. Okay. You only have 2,000 down there, but you might have how much else up there, so it's probably best that I start moving immediately and get rid of you. It's nice that you haven't tried to move into Logon. Yeah, you have 1,000 up there. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to move alone. Okay, cool. We got rid of those.
Report success.
But we barely lost any health on these 2. Fly in there and get rid of you. I got this one. Nice, nice. Very nice. Get some cloaking.
Fleet action underway.
There we go. Dealing with this as well. Nice. Very nice. Right. We need to reinforce these. I'll send you guys over there just real quick, and then you'll have to go back. And I'm sending them both right now because I really need both of them to move together when they have such strong fleets, and I didn't kill more than like 5 ships per fleet, I think, before they like emergency retreated with an emergency FTL jump. I'm fairly certain because they disappeared pretty quickly. And if that's the case, then they probably still have those armies lying around somewhere.
A new breakthrough.
And that's not good. I don't want that. Then I'll send you in here. Matter of fact, I'll send you over there so that you're prepared to head into Tiamat. Come on. How are we doing here? Here. Okay. Okay, we need to improve every single one of these. You can do this so that you'll be an industrial planet. You can get some more that. You'll get some more of that because we're running out of that. And you will get another mixed industry. We need to have a high industrial base. I'll probably do that on you as well.
Engaging enemy station.
Oh, they had army transports up here. Good to see them dying, but I'd prefer if we started attacking the military base rather than the hierarchy of Austria. We do not take kindly to your sword. At least you're xenophobe, so you'll stay away from external politics. Or if you are staying in the internal politics, at least you'll be an enemy of the rest of, where are you? What? What did I just... Hierarchy of Austria. There we go. Totalitarian, hegemonic imperialist. Well, at least you'll be an enemy of the galaxy. Oh, I don't know if I like seeing that. An unidentified empire is fully occupying a large part of the Metron hierarchy, which is kind of spooky because they not only have equivalent fleet power, they are also in a federation. Which means these guys are also at war with them. That implies that that is a pretty strong empire. Given that they have also gone to war fairly early on, it's probably a fairly strong and aggressive empire.
Fleet action.
Okay,
underway.
we have a stronger fleet here. So, hopefully we don't die. We seem to be doing well. No, we do not. We were not doing well. Come on. Well, they can't. They still can't get past Logum. I can get what I want, but they can't get anything from me. Yeah, you'll have to move back. Probably to Amastis again. Actually, it's better if you just move there immediately. Do I have room for another fleet, maybe? I think I do. I'll send you up there to mine that, actually, and mine that. And in the meantime, I will upgrade you in Amastis, because I have a planet there, and I like to place all my fleets on different planets. And then we'll get 20 Corvettes there as well. And I should actually start to reinforce that immediately. And unfortunately, I cannot set a home base for them without any ships in the fleet, so I can only do that now. And I don't even have a muster station up yet. So we'll have to wait for a little while. Okay, that's gonna take ages. When do you return? 0330, 0412. Come on. And there they go again.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Can I see when you're soonly done? No, I can't. You're just gonna take ages. Very cool.
Spaceport lost to
You're
enemy
done.
action.
Nothing to do here. Just go back to Deneb. I'll add you to that. And you'll also go home. Reinforce there.
Inbound message traffic.
What do you want? Status quo. That means I'd take those two. I might just accept that. Because I have expanded anyway, so I am winning. Cool. Now we will build up our strength again. Send you over to stand over unity. And I didn't get as much as I wanted out of that, but I did get some of it. We'll have to build up that as well.
Science division
I wanted more,
reports
but
new breakthrough.
they were surprisingly strong. They were also two empires, so that explains part of it. Fusion missiles, pretty good, pretty good. Habitability and robo-modding. Speaking of robots, actually, especially on this world. I don't like that the base hotkeys are F keys. I like keeping those reserved for like stuff outside of games. Maybe I should change the hotkeys.
Council agenda available.
Alright. Yeah, I am trying to find out these Bravo bogies,
Construction complete.
who are currently occupying a lot of the Mitrons. Might as well do that just for fun. Let's validate their worldview. They're probably fanatic purifiers.
Construction complete.
And that's actually that's a few too many available jobs, but it'll have to be. What? Void worms of one
Special
starbase.
project complete.
And you've managed to take that? Huh. Oh, strangely, the dimensional portal on Rhea seems to connect to a planet which looks very much like Rhea. Stranger still, there's a signal being broadcast to us through it. Nice. Fascinating. What you say is true. I think this portal bridges the gap between alternate dimensions. I clicked through first event, but they introduced themselves as Sydney Beauclair of the Commonwealth of Man. And we respond, wait, no, I am Sydney Beauclair of the Commonwealth of Man. What? So then, fascinating. If what you say is true, I think this portal bridges the gap between alternate dimensions. We are both the Sydney Beauclair, but at some point an event must have caused our respective dimensions to diverge. Amazing. Tell us how your humans fare. Much the same as it fares in your dimension, I expect. We've spread out through space from Unity since the discovery of the warp drive. The warp drive? We travel by hyperlinks. Hyperlinks? Perhaps discovering different types of FTL travel is the divergent point between our two universes. Does this mean you are not beset by the warp beasts? No warp beasts here. Are they a serious threat? The warp beasts assail every known civilization. They're a threat to all life. As far as we've determined, once warp travel reached a certain critical level in the galaxy, the warp beasts awoke and attacked. Several species we know of have already fallen, but so far we're holding them off. Sounds terrible. Can we help? Yes, we should establish an interdimensional trade treaty to strengthen both our nations, for the benefit of all humans. Nice. So you get a little bit of fun lore or something. Warp travel is kind of funny. It was actually available as one of the 3 means of faster than light travel in the early game of Stellaris, but they since removed that for hyperlinks because I think warp drives and also wormhole travels, which was the third option, were difficult to try and balance because warp drive would basically move to any possible location like this. So we have Latium, Deneb, Trevor, and Rhaegar. Okay, so maybe actually maybe they had access, because I know they had access to a little bit more. So if we had warp drive, we would be able to travel from Onab to Rulan immediately. We wouldn't have to go through Trabor. Go to from Rulan to Vega, or even Milistama to Kador, because those are fairly close. But warp drive was slower than hyperlanes, Hyperlinks have you moving basically instantly, whereas warp drives would have you move somewhat slowly through them. And then there was wormhole travel, which essentially functions like the gateways, but a lot cheaper. So in current Stellaris, there are gateways, and you can build gateways anywhere within your empire. And then you can hop immediately to a gateway, and you can hop immediately from a gateway. I believe. I haven't used them that much, but that was how wormholes worked. Basically, if you were in range of a wormhole, you could immediately jump to it. And if you were at the wormhole, you could jump to any star within range of the wormhole immediately. So that one did require you, however, to build up wormhole gates, and if the enemy removed the wormhole gates, tough luck. Maybe your ship is just stranded. No. Yeah. Shouldn't let the enemy destroy your wormholes. Well, Mustas station is up now. Let's get a shipyard. And a trade hub. And crew quarters. And then we'll set Strike Corps Pegasus to have the Mastas as their home base. And we'll recruit a commander. Oh, I am over my commander limit. Nah, screw it. I'll hire him anyway. I don't... Unyielding or cautious. Here we go. Now we can send you home as well, and you'll move up there.
Special project complete.
Actually, I probably should have researched the drones, because they can, I think they can give some more mineral output, but whatever. So, Man and Accord. These are probably, yep, these are the scary guys. They're a normal high might, are they? Because they weren't a ravenous horde. Consumer goods? No, thank you. I guess I'll get manufacturers. Yeah, no, they're familiar face, organic reprocessing. Yeah, no, these are just a normal hive mind. Okay. I guess the Metrons just suck. Oh, well. You're done. How about you move down here, then? Vacation. I should upgrade this one and make that one another defensive position. Not because I think the Metrons or the Domanans will attack me immediately, but rather, I'd rather not take the chance. Logum has been very useful, and I hope Vohal will be just as useful. So we'll go into fleet management, actually, and start designing some ships, because we can get some destroyers now as well, and that would be pretty useful. Autocannon, I think that's stronger. Yeah, they deal... between 8 and 16, so what would be the average number in there? That is... 9, 15, 10, 14, so that'd be 12 damage on average. Whereas this is... can move by 3 and down by 3, and then we'll add 10 and 18. And then we'll move, so that one also does 14 damage on average. I think that was for both of them, right? No, that one was 12 damage, so coil guns deal more damage on average. They have a way lower cooldown, so they deal more DPS. Accuracy, these ones have higher accuracy and higher tracking, but they have lower range. Yeah, no, these are probably worth it. I think these are worth it. And a small red laser for that armor damage, very good. And picket, point defense. I'm not sure if I care about that right now. Or do I? Maybe the enemies have a lot of... maybe someone I'm fighting has a lot of... what's it called? Missiles, but I don't know if I care. I'll do... that's almost no increase in range. Do I want a red laser? But you attack shields first, so a red laser at first would probably be quite useless. I'll do that. And then I'll send you to line. Yeah. We'll upgrade you, and we'll go in here. So I just mentioned that autocannons are better, and since they're close range and these are swarming type ships, might as well just do that. And then we'll agree you, and you want some range, so I'll keep your small coil guns, but I'll improve the armor on you. Perfect. Now we upgrade our ships. And our defensive platforms. And then add some destroyers for each of these. Perfect. We'll build those. And now we should balloon up in fleet strength very soon. And we can start fighting the Julians again.
Construction complete. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Let's get blue laser so we have every component at tier 2.
Ships refitted.
Ships have been upgraded. 3,000 fleet strength. Wowee. It's pretty good. And the first couple of destroyers are starting to get built. Nice.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, technologies. Fusion missiles, nice. Starhold, that's good. And I don't think I need a fleet command limit. Oh dear, I need naval capacity. Right now, actually. Okay, whoopsie poopsie. Guess I'll be going over my naval capacity. Do I have an edict for that? Where's the edicts again? There they are. Fortify the border, capacity subsidies, farming subsidies. I do not. Whoops. Oh well. Orbital surrender, sure. Resettlement, yes. Signed appropriation. First contact protocol per... yeah. Yeah, no, these are looking fine. Disconnected drones, might as well exterminate them. Right? Because these drones can be kept alive. I don't care. Yeah. Well, might as well bring this up to fastest. Just for this too. Oh. No, I didn't. Right. What did I place here? That one? I don't know. I think I might just get rid of their shields. Hello, Nightmare. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Ooh, some material militarists, hegemonic imperialists. A warrior salute you. If I can try to get on their good side, that'd be quite nice. Where were these? These guys, I think? Well, I'll have to wait. Greetings from Orossi. There is a matter my government wishes to discuss. We understand that your archaeologists have been studying the ancient Arassian civilization for quite some time. Understandable, since their territory once covered a large part of what today constitutes the Commonwealth of Man. As it happens, their territory also extended into what is now the Vag-Oron Authority, and Vag-Oron archaeologists have recovered a number of unique artifacts. If you are interested, we would be willing to sell you one of these artifacts. Expensive, apparently. Like, what is that? 1%? No, 10% of my energy credits? I guess that is kind of expensive. Excellent. We will make the arrangements to transport the artifact to Unity at once. Also, it's closer to 9 now that I think on it. Oh, I can upgrade Unity. You're doing well on jobs, all of you, right? No? Not Rhea. But soon Rhea will probably be doing good on jobs. Oh.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Blue laser. Nice. Ooh, disruptors. Nice. Photoshop. Build speed, upkeep, naval capacity. Nice. Can upgrade naval capacity. Get a little closer to the naval capacity I'm building up towards, which is 120. Oops. And a lot of waiting for now. 5 defense platforms currently. We need 3 more. We need 2 more. And Vag-Oron. Didn't you just sell me something? Okay. Oh, these guys appear. Why did you declare me rivals? Excuse me. I thought you were chill. I thought you were chill like that. Oh well. What is that? What is that origin? Thank God, I hope it's not the dragon origin.
Science Division reports success.
Increase naval capacity and increase naval capacity. Very nice.
Council agenda ready.
Chart the unknown, evolving society. Let's get some evolving society going. What are you doing? Use a job, and you could use a job. There we go. Creating jobs. Apparently my drumming on the chair is picked up on the mic. They joined the Grand Garlic League. Right after they were, lost the war. I don't even know what happened to them in the war, but whatever. Now they're someone's lackey. Yikes. Couldn't be me. Well, it could be me because I'm really small, but I have a surprisingly large navy for how small I am. I'm gonna have to use that navy to try and destroy people. Chaskran Coalition and the Orossi here have a defensive pact, I think. And that means I'm once again trying to fight 2 fleets, but I might be able to take a little more land from them. And with a little more land, I will once again increase my size. And I need to increase my size. I'd rather not go to war with the Federation because I can't really fight the Ugarloks well. They're way over here. Actually, maybe that would be a good thing because they'll have to try and get through Damanan and Ostiuk, and neither of which seem to be a part of their union. And they might not actually be able to do that then. So I might actually try and fight the Neutrons as well. So I can grab this place here, which seems decent enough, even if there are a bunch of void worms, space amoeba, and ancient mining drones. Wow, okay. Anyways, in the meantime, yes, we will support creating a galactic federation. Because then we can try and dominate their politics, hopefully. So one of our commanders just died. And it was this guy. Military fleet and an army commander. No, thank you. Let's get Alexander Vasiliev. Ship weapon range. And, ooh. I like aggressive a lot. In an open council position, do we have anyone with, No, no one here has any counselor traits. This guy's got a cool beard, but this one has the highest level, so...
Science Division reports success.
49 months until my naval capacity is decent again. Corvettes, build speed, nice. So I could really use that. Corvettes are meant to be spammed. Can upgrade this. There we go. Right, we are pretty strong in terms of diplomatic weight. Very, very good. I love to see that. There are a lot of xenophiles and pacifists, so I'm not sure if we can really get through the things we want, but we can try. So the Readied Shield is probably the best place to start. We have a very strong fleet, so it'll support us a lot. Let's see, 356. These guys have an unknown fleet power. Okay. I don't... Apparently they patched that. At some point, because... Or maybe that's like a late game thing where you get to see how high their fleet power is in terms of their diplomatic weight. Form the galactic market. I'm willing to support that one too. Security contractors, no thank you. I do not want to lower my naval capacity. Storm knowledge sharing, let's see which is that one. Because storm knowledge sharing is in the exploitation and this in environmentalist. Spy network or intel. I mean, sure, but I have played in other games where I was just expecting to, I was just expecting to have the knowledge kind of automatically because it's happened in later games. But yeah, no, like it makes sense that I wouldn't, but I was just expecting it. I could send an envoy. You're right. Technically to the galactic community, but whatever. Not to the empires. Just to increase my diplomatic weight by the slightest bit. It's 1.2 now. Very good. Means I've hopped up to right here. I should be up there anyways. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Which one was that one again? Storm knowledge sharing, which when you increase that, we will start to get a lot more output during cosmic storms, and we also need to protect ourselves. Yeah, backseating can be okay sometimes, but I have played a decent bit of Stellaris. It was just I just hadn't ever really bothered with diplomatic weight so early on in a campaign before. Environmental studies, which gives a lot of research station output, to be honest, but does prevent us from trying to control the storm. I don't know what to think on that one, to be honest. I can't remember. I like I like both research, but I don't like not being able to control the storm, so I suppose this is the better one. I'll support it. And then I need to upgrade all of these. I don't have enough alloys to do that. I need to increase the amount of alloys I have. Disruptors. Hyperdrive 2. That one seems okay. Go for it. Yeah, I can't really do research complexes because I don't think I have any. No, I don't have any exotic gases. Alas. Shields. Fine graphics. I'll get that one. Oh, our head of research retired. Which science ship was they on? That one. Anomaly discovery chance. Planetary governor. Just get someone who lives a long while. And adaptable. And then we'll see here. Do we have a statistician? Yes, you are a statistician, so then you'll be the head of research. A bunch of people are going to close their borders to us now. 120 hours. I have, let's see, 343 hours, which was way less than I actually thought I had. I thought I'd reached up to 500 mark at some point, but no, I hadn't. So I'm newer than I thought, apparently. Oh well. I'll keep that one traditional. Was that Changshan? I was a Minister of State. Yikes. Everyone is dying right now. I guess it's because they're approaching that age. Official trade increase or higher lifespan? Let's get some trade, I guess. Oh, right, I need to go into here. You're a shipwright. That's nice. And once again, people are closing their borders, Can't upgrade this one. Most things are looking good. I really need more consumer goods. Oh, nice. You have fully employed artisans. Okay. Rassian home system. Nice. Where is that? It is in my borders, basically. So, I will send a science ship over here. Do I have anyone that is good at detecting anomalies? Anomaly discovery chance, yeah, cool. Might as well be able to increase the amount of resources and stuff in there.
Council agenda available.
You've never seen this? The Irasi? I don't know if I have seen them actually. I don't typically pay too much attention to the precursors except for like the Baal or the Gruner. I can't remember which one's which, but I do know they get they're both like involved with each other, and then you get the really good what's it called? The little artifact that you can then create Gaia worlds with. That one I pay attention to because that's just really good. Also, I'm happy to see that people like my Ready Shield, because I do still think I have one of the strongest Cyberx ring. Oh yeah, had a friend who got that in a multiplayer game once. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, a free world is amazing, so. But free Gaia worlds are also pretty good. Oh, a diplomatic insult. From who? The Julians. Is the truce over? No, it's not. 61, so about a year longer. And then it's go time. No. Yeah, I really need to increase my
Science Division reports success.
industrial sectors right now. Oh, increased habitability. That's cool.
Anomaly found.
Guy on Hive World. I think Hive Worlds give like special bonuses and stuff, because they're a fairly special planet. Whereas Gaia Worlds just have like perfect habitability for every species. And you'll notice if I hover over here, on the habitability here, the penalties from low habitability, because it's currently 90%, then we get increased amenity usage, increased upkeep, and lowered efficiency and lowered growth speed. You don't get any of that on Gaia World. Gaia Worlds have normal amenity usage, normal upkeep, normal efficiency, and normal growth speed. And as I come away from the continental worlds as well that my species is used to, these only increase. So that's why Gaia worlds are pretty good. But Hive worlds, I don't know the specific thing, I just know that they are supposed to be good. Politician, agenda speed, or increased trade. Might as well just do that. I don't care too much for trade right now. Technologist faction. They are already gone. Wow. Impressive. Oh, no. No, they're overtaking me. Buzzword standardization, that one's okay. And regulatory facilitation, I also quite fine with. As an authoritarian nation, I'm apparently not authoritarian, but authoritarian light. So, this will increase the resource output of the workers at the cost of habitability. But yeah, increases the alloys I get as well, so I'm fine with that one. Advanced Storm Studies. That was the one that prevented, like... Or what, does it prevent, like, protecting yourself from it at the very least? Storm Repulsion and Attraction, no. Other than that, the technology storms cost more, but I'm allowed to protect myself, so might as well abstain, I don't care. Buzzword standardization, increased trade and diplomatic weight from economy, no. I don't want people to trade. As a xenophobe, I get less trade, so... apparently I don't get less trade from this one. I thought that was actually a feature of the xenophobe. I guess the xenophile gets more trade, though. Rue-based. Too genocidal for the agendas, yes. Let's see, what do I want here? Fire rate is always nice, even if I'm not currently at war. And I was building something in here as well. Alloy foundries. I'll have to get another mixed industry. And I don't like really building all of these jobs when there are already plenty of jobs available, but I do need to get some more consumer goods, and some more alloys. Another technologist faction. They are already gone again. 10,000 pops in the Martial Order of the Thorn. The militarist faction. Or imperialist, apparently. Since renaming some of these factions and also, like, showing that they have multiple ethics, you'd think they'd add more factions, but I don't think they have added any. Which is kind of disappointing, but I do like that they correspond to multiple ethics now. Like this one is xenophobe and militarist. Because there is, like, another xenophobic faction that is xenophobe and pacifist, and that is the only one that really corresponds to the same, like, guiding philosophy, but still has, like, different different flavors of it, and I really like that they have that. But they don't for any of the other factions, and that's kind of disappointing. Especially considering that you could have, like, maybe have a militarist and egalitarian faction that is more so interested in pushing away oppression and stuff in the galaxy. Could be part xenophile as well. Oh well. Right now we are voting on the galactic market, and there's no one opposing it.
Recon pass completed.
Alright, we can do that, and these things don't cost that much, so I'll get us a shipyard. Solar panel networks, that one's going a bit low. And I don't think I really want many of these. I'll wait for that one. Do I want... I'm fine with getting, like, an anchorage on these, or trade hub. Ooh! Ooh! I like seeing that. Hopefully this isn't the Rubricator project where it just removes the... just spawns like a Leviathan inside of the planet, and just... so you can't even take it until way later. There we go. Eurasia, the former homeworld of the Eurasian Concordat. Someone has relatively recently, within the last 2,000 years, gone through the trouble of systematically bombarding every square meter of the moon's surface from orbit. Possibly a misguided attempt to keep the Javorian pox from resurfacing. Despite this, the surface is still covered in the fossilized remain of the billions of Eurasians who succumbed to the plague in the final years of their empire. By the time it had spread to their homeworld, most of the worlds in the Eurasian Concordat had already fallen, and the Raelian vassals were in open revolt. Judging by ancient satellite logs recovered from orbit, the mood among the population on the Eurasian homeworld was largely resigned by this point. The widespread panic that accompanied the first outbreaks of the pox on the colonies was largely absent, as most had come to accept the fact that the end was drawing near. Fascinating! Relic activation. Enables Pox orbital bombardment stance. As a passive effect, increases the likelihood of discovering biotechnologies and increases leader lifespan by 20 years. And the active effect, I get to increase the biology research speed. Nice, nice, nice. Aha. Increase build speed of ships. Got a technology as well. I have no idea what I want. Maybe I'll get that one. Do I have enough to claim it? Yes. There we go.
Aliens have signed a federal cooperation treaty.
Okay. I didn't get an alert for that, apparently. Technology, the materialists seem to be in a very confusing spot right now, because there's enough of them to create enough support for a faction, but there's not enough to apparently keep that faction going. So they just keep spawning a new faction all the time, and it's getting a little bit annoying, I'm gonna be real. Alright, I'm gonna wait until I get the is it called? I keep forgetting. The Fleet Academy, that's it. And then here we'll get a communications jammer.
Science Division reports success.
Increased naval capacity. Might wanna... Oh, Fleet Academy. There we go. Now we also don't have a deficit of naval capacity.
Construction complete.
Oh, Ugarlock alignment can now use the Hegemon cast a spell against us. What is that? I don't know what that cast a spell is. Hegemon. I guess they're trying to force
Construction complete.
other empires into their federation. I guess that's what that is. Oh my god, another faction. 2% support. I believe in you. You can hold out. You can make it so that I don't have to deal with yet another technologist faction forming. Considering I'm building robots, where am I building robots again? Is it here? Yeah. A couple of robots here. I might as well. I can build some here too. Robot assembly plants. I'll get some on all of these.
Construction
Just to increase the amount of pops I get. Oh, there we go. And you're done in there as well. So I'll send you over there. Nice.
Science Division reports success.
We just unlocked gravity snares. Nice. Ooh, a Dyson swarm. That's pretty good. Can get some, that's not a lot of research, but some research at the very least.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
And we can improve you. And also get a target uplink computer. Nanite interdictor or 1500. I'll get that one, I suppose. Produces physics research once I build the Grand Archive. And we are about to pass the galactic market. Therefore, we will have passed a resolution.
New sit rep.
Oh, cool. Hello. Right. Well, we formed the galactic market, and you are down here, but you seem to be rather big. Oh, look, the United Nations of Earth. There. Oh, cool. Seems that these humans are about to go extinct. Open borders, sport independence. They're bulwark under the Babakian and Interstellar Union. Fanatic Pure, yeah. It'd be like that.
Construction complete.
Well then. Pathetic fleet, nice. Pathetic fleet, very nice. Maybe I should go to war soon. But, given that it's been 3 hours now, I think I'll do that in next stream, when I choose to do that. I might try and find some time tomorrow, actually, for that, for an unplanned, unscheduled stream. So, to everyone who has showed up today, thank you for watching. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Goodbye.